Let me thank my colleague, Senator Booker, a distinguished member of this committee, for giving me the opportunity. I have a foreign relations classified hearing coming up. So, Chairman Durbin, Ranking Member Graham, to my colleague, Senator Booker, distinguished colleagues on the committee, it's my pleasure to join you today to introduce the second of our two exceptionally qualified nominees to the U.S. District Court for the District of New Jersey. But first, let me add a thought or two about Michael Farberis. Mr. Farberis has dedicated his career to public service, from serving as an assistant U.S. attorney and co-chief of the Terrorism and International Narcotics Unit to then be the general counsel of the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. Michael has shown a commitment to the country and to the rule of law. He's extremely well respected in the New Jersey legal community, a reputation he earned through years of practicing law in a serious, thoughtful way. Indeed, both of our nominees, Mr. Farberis and Judge Kirsch, appear before this committee as the best that our state has to offer. I now have the honor of introducing and recommending Robert Kirsch, a judge in the Superior Court of New Jersey. Judge Kirsch has capably served on the court for over a decade, having been sponsored by then State Senator Tom Kean Jr., a Republican, and being appointed by Governor Corzine, a Democrat. Throughout his tenure, Judge Kirsch has served the Garden State with distinction, often taking on difficult cases involving public safety and the rule of law. There aren't many judges who can claim to have presided over the widely publicized murder trial of a hatchet-wielding hitchhiker. But then again, Judge Kirsch has always chosen to do what is right, not what comes easy. Before his appointment to the Superior Court, he spent time as a federal prosecutor for the Department of Justice before serving for 12 years as an assistant U.S. attorney for the District of New Jersey. A native of South Orange, and gives back through various state and local leadership positions, particularly those related to juvenile justice. It was this initiative that led to a landmark juvenile reentry program being implemented for at-risk youth statewide. In short, he has the legal expertise, the lived experiences, and the values to be a federal judge. He is an outstanding nominee to fill New Jersey's final federal judicial vacancy and comes well recommended by the presidents of both the Association of the Federal Bar of New Jersey and the New Jersey State Bar Association. But let me close on this. Of all the letters of endorsement that this committee has received in support of his nomination, there is one I'd like to highlight in particular. It comes from a young man named D-N.J. Weathersby, who serves New Jersey as an employee of our state's Department of Environmental Protection. By his own account, D-N.J. did not have an easy childhood growing up in Chicago. In quick succession, he lost two brothers, one to a heart attack, another to gun violence, when each of them was in their mid-20s. In 2017, D-N.J.'s life changed when he was introduced to Judge Kirsch by his son, Jackson Kirsch. Judge Kirsch had no obligation to welcome D-N.J. Weathersby, a relative stranger, into his home. He had no obligation to let him stay for 2.5 years while he built a new life away from his original home of Chicago. He had no obligation to mentor him, to guide him towards a chance at a better life in the American dream. That's exactly what Judge Kirsch did. I submit to my colleagues that this small but powerful example of Judge Kirsch's character is exactly what our nation should look for in a federal judge. Someone who, in D-N.J.'s words, quote, is more than just a father, more than just a judge or a pillar of the community, rather someone whose real gift comes from wanting the people around him to succeed and make the best of what is in front of them. I couldn't have put it better, Mr. Chairman. And so on behalf of the great state of New Jersey, it's my honor to thank him for his dedicated service to the people who call it home and to introduce Judge Kirsch and urge his speedy confirmation along Mr. Farberis for the state of New Jersey.